Hey, what's going on, folks? This is Dimitri back again. In this video, we are talking about how you can purchase a house in 3 easy steps. So it doesn't matter really where you live in right now. It might be a little bit different in the place where you live though. So it's if you outside of US or some other place, yeah, you might want to consider and look for steps in number 2, which we're going to discuss later. But in general, so this is we're going to talk about directly in the United States market. But like I said, it's going to be the same procedures there, almost the same, but you need to consult with a professional in your area. So nonetheless, let's get started. So the first really step that you need to discuss or realize what you need to do, so primarily in the United States market, and that is to see and find if you qualify for a purchase of the house. Yeah, it's a little bit tough on the pill to swallow, so because it doesn't really relay much of like, hey, I'm gonna go buy a house right away. But nonetheless, let's be real, and it's a pretty good purchase, like pretty big purchase for some people, for some not, but nonetheless. So you need to be qualified financially in terms of how you want to purchase the house, what kind of house you want to purchase, and things of that nature. So first, you need to go and check with your local lender. Definitely just go ahead, type it into Google, local lender or local lender nearby, and then just give them a call. Like say, hey, this is so and so, I need to talk with you about what do you guys need in terms of documents and things of that nature, what you require for qualification of a loan. Of course, there's going to be things involved. They're going to ping your probably credit at some point to give you accurate result and stuff like that. But if you're serious about that, or if you know your credit score, and if you know and you're not really afraid that it's going to ping you or ping your credit score or anything like that, that you can go ahead and pretty much just talk with the lender and say, hey, this is what I have, this is what I need. Of course, check other videos about negotiation, how you negotiate with the different lenders. There's going to be a ton of information, so check those out on the YouTube. And yeah, guys, there's plenty of information, and I'm gonna definitely make another video on that as well. So nonetheless, the first step, like I said, go ahead, check with your local lender. Just type in YouTube, hey, local lender near me or something like that, and then find that information and just give them a call. Say, hey, I'm so and so, give me what I need basically. I want this, I want to purchase a house and things of that nature. But yeah, that's pretty much what you want to do in your first step, because really to move forward, if you're serious about purchasing a house, hey, you gotta get qualified. And that's what other real estate agents in the United States market will tell you. Hey, you gotta be qualified to purchase a house, things of that nature. So this is pretty much get your financial things in order and realize what you need to do, things of that nature. So, and like we discussed in our channel here, it's financial literacy, financial forward this financial understanding. So here in this step, you gotta take care of it. So, and that's the first step. So the second step that you need to really do in the next situation, so it's find a house. Yeah, this is pretty simple. This is pretty obvious. I understand that, but to find the right house, there are actually you need to consult with a professional. So if you never purchased a house, like ever, and this is your very first time, it's great to have a professional on your side, and definitely check ins and outs and everything of that nature. If you're in the area where real estate agents on the buyer side take the percentage fee or things of that nature to purchase a house or something like that, I don't know if that happens in your area, then yeah, pay the fee. That they will give you all ins and outs and make sure you are in the right side, on the good side, and things of that nature. But in the United States market, or especially in my area in Maryland, not really, buyers don't really take money for representing a buyer. So if you go and find a place, they definitely, they need to know that you qualify for the purchase. So then you can tell, like, you will receive a letter from your lender, and it will tell them, hey, you're serious about the purchase. So, and they will give you multiple questions like, hey, what you looking for, what you need to do, things of that nature. So like 3-bedroom house, 4-bedroom house, 1-bedroom house, like apartment, townhouse, or condo, whatever. So all these things, like type of the house you want, basically that's what they need to determine what area you want to look for and things of that nature. So basically tailor made the tailor-made the best solution for your best house in that sense. So there's plenty of houses right now, so there's like bunch of sales going on. And I don't know, in my area specifically, our medium household price for the general like 2-bedroom 3 baths, like it was constantly raising. Like I've been looking on the Zillow reports and other reports that come on the general perspective, they still going on, but that's a different topic nonetheless. So the second step, like I said, you gotta find a professional and actually find the house. So if you don't have a professional, happens, you not really everybody have a real estate agent like right on the tip of a finger, like just call them on it right away. No, like you can check your professional network, or if you're in the United States market, go ahead and check on the browser. Basically type in Zillow.com or Redfin.com and things of that nature. They will provide. So if you wanna look for a house, you like, hey, I want this house, things of that nature. So I plan to visit that, or at least do an open house or visit that house. They will provide an agent. An agent definitely will reach out to you, or you can reach out to the agent and say, hey, agent, I need to find a house. Can you represent me in the transaction as a buyer agent? And they definitely will say yes, if they say yes. But I didn't see rational agent who basically just throws out the clients and everything like that. That's gonna be like just throwing out your business away. Like, hey, I don't want you as a business client, and I don't want your business. It's crazy. Sometimes it happens. Yeah, we got different people all around the world, but nonetheless, definitely check with the real estate agent. They will help you a ton. They will give you ins and outs, things of that nature, things of what you gotta do, what you need to on the lookout for. There are like 3 or 4 specific areas that you gotta look out for, like home inspection and financials. So on those steps, you might not need, you can exit the I'm blinking out. Exit the transaction. Yeah, but nonetheless, so you can basically on a financial, if like financials just fall through, like for example your lender for some reason or another just decide, you know what, I can't finance your deal or things of that nature. That happens. So, and that's the time when you can say, hey agent, I'm not sure about my lender. My lender says this thing to me, and they don't provide any other information and things of that. That actually happened to me. Oh man, that was a different story. That's gonna be a different story for another day. Nonetheless, we purchased the house anyway. But if you have a situation like you're not sure about finance, you better exit the deal, because sometimes if lenders not financing your deal, is gonna be some problematic things in that range. But nonetheless, so second step, find the lender or find the agent and take a professional advice from them, and just actually find a house with them. They will gladly help you out, because in general in the United States, I saw on general cadence on our in our market here, sellers most likely paying the buyer and seller agent and their agent as well for selling a house. So that's the second step that you need to look out for. So the third step really is the whole process. Like I said in the beginning, or in the just previous step before, so there's gonna be a step that you need to go through. So when you actually find a house, so you got your financials, so you got a pre-approval letter in the first step, you got the second step, your house that you find out. So you now in a step like, hey, you are writing an offer, right? You're writing an offer and it goes through, right? So that's gonna what the agent will tell you pretty much at the end of a day. Hey, we're writing an offer, this is the offer, and things of that nature. So go through the documents on the contract, just read it through, know what you're signing up for. So and there's gonna be, of course, a house inspection, a house tour, and things of that nature. So after that, when you go through the process, there's going to be a process of there's going to be house tour that you got to do, so like house inspection, and you can negotiate few things, like if you go through the house, like you saw the house and you're writing an offer, and then there's going to be a time, so if the offer accepted, right, then that step where you actually going through the process where you do a house inspection, you do financials, you do check things. There are certain things in the local markets that you gotta follow through. For example, here in Maryland, there's things that you need to look out for: radon inspection, house inspection, and there's financials. So those three really categories that you can easily walk out the deal. So hey, I don't want this, I don't want that, or something like that as a buyer. So after that, as you do those things and go through the process, and you sure you want to make that choice or make a decision and pull the plug on that house, go for it. Just purchasing a house is a really good deal. It opens so many doors, like for you, and like in real estate. So there's a like birth strategy, things of that nature. Man, there's so much for the real estate. I love that thing, man. I haven't really realized that before, but now, like when I do the rentals and everything, man, this is just awesome. Thing is great. Thing is great. Like so good. Mwah. But nonetheless, so there's really 3 steps that you need to follow through. Is get financials in order, in terms of get pre-approval letter, and that's what you're gonna look for, look out for pre-approval letter. So, and the second thing is that you find an agent. So find an agent, and then he's gonna bring you ton of headache down, and actually you won't have, you need to work with agents. So it's not like they're gonna do all the work for you. No, you gonna be a partner, so you're gonna be a responsive client and things of that nature. So understand that it's not like, hey, they're gonna purchase a house for me. Well, they're gonna help you out, but you're the one pulling all the strings and pulling the plug and actually making a decision and actually going through that. So you're the one responsible. So don't make my mistake where like, so I was like, so that's what I need to do, or this is what I need to do, and all that I need to do. So I was completely out of the picture, and like thank God for like my agent that I had here and like that we went through. So she was actually, hey, yo, wake up, man, like we gotta do this, or you gotta do this, or like be on guard, be within the deal. So don't be outside somewhere else, like I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on, so please. And I didn't know what's going on, but be sure you be, hey, okay, so this is what's happening, so just be in the deal. Of course, some things you don't know, and you don't know things you don't know, but at least have an open ear for it. Listen to the agent, listen to the professional. That's why the second step is really important, to have a professional on your side who have boots on the ground and know what's going on, things of that nature. So, and the third step, like I said, the process is where you going through that. Hey, this is what's going on. Okay, you make a decision. This is what's going on. So we're doing inspection of the house. Okay, you got the house right. So we good. Okay, cool. So, and then you can negotiate things, like in terms of, hey, okay, I don't like that. Can you, cut off the price on this a little bit, or do this or do that. So this is like a second negotiation step, really, which is cool. But don't budget too hard, because sometimes like seller cannot really go out from that at that point. But don't be a jerk in that sense. Just go, of course, like, hey, just do the limits and stuff like that. But nonetheless, so go through the process. There's going to be inspection, few inspections, and it depends on your locale. It's going to be different. But on the last, then it's going to be financials, and the financial step is where you that's I think the last step, I think, in the process, like in terms of, like, for at least for us it was that. And that's when we're okay, so financial is good, it's good. So, and your agent will also check with your lender. You can they will contact them and say, hey, I'm representing this guy, so I will communicate as well with your lenders, stuff like that. So they will be in communication, which is great. So this is the whole team. So imagine like 3 team members working on your behalf for this deal, right? So you as a party, like, you know, responsible party, and then like the management party in itself, right? There's a real estate agent who does communication with the person, like with the seller and stuff like that on your behalf, and then there's lender, like a backup guy or girl, so that backs you up in this deal and things of that nature. So yeah, that's pretty much all 3 steps that you need to know to enter into the house purchase deal. So if you're looking for that, I hope that video helped you out. So this is the basic picture that you need to understand before going into the purchasing a house. So I hope you liked that video. Thumbs up if you liked it. Leave in comments down below what you like about this, the whole process, if it's easy or what's going on in your market. So if there's anything special going on, just let me know in the comments below. But thumbs up for the video if you like. Oh, I hope you liked it. So like and subscribe as always. So that was Dmitry with you all. Hope you liked that video and enjoyed it. See you next time, guys. Bye bye.